Welcome, Sagittarius. We're doing your July 2025 tarot forecast. It is a general reading, so trust yourself what resonates, leave what does not. And if you're watching this in a language other than English, it's been auto-dubbed by YouTube. You can change the settings, top right-hand corner of the video, to a different language, back to English, or you could slow it down or speed it up. I have no control over the dubbing, so keep that in mind. My personal readings are open, so if you do need extra guidance and support at this time, they're deeply transformational. Mix of psychic guidance as well as mindset coaching to help you move through any challenging situations, possibly have a burning question you want to ask, or just around your general energies. And I will put the booking link on here and down below. Spots are limited. All right, let's dive in. So Saggies, let's see what's coming towards you. We're going to pull you essential energy from the Heart and Soul Oracle. Got this one here, which is very beautiful. There's two trees kind of bending towards each other. It says, as the seasons of life turn, remember your life and all your experiences are driven by the invisible wheels of love. Life is an eternal ocean, and death and rebirth are the rising and falling of the same wave. Attached to every ending is a new beginning. So possibly there could be things happening in your life that are out of control in terms of relation to others. There could be things that are ending in your life and new beginnings, whether you are making conscious choices to end things, to start new things, or whether it's happening outside of your control. It's just saying there's a natural cycle and rhythm of life. Let's have a look at 4 key areas of focus, and then we'll pull you lots of clarifiers. You got the fruits of happiness here, which is blossoming buds happening. She's kind of standing there looking at a gorgeous tree. Yeah, so things are emerging to bring more happiness into your life. Obviously, we cultivate that as well. And you've also got the enemy in the dark, which is tuning into your inner child for help. So you kind of got to ask yourself, is there anywhere I'm feeling like I'm tripping myself up, not believing in myself, need to boost up my sense of self-love, my inner strength? What's going on within self? And there's a need for you to shed the shell and come out of the cocoon you've placed yourself in. So some of you may have been in hermit mode, some of you limiting yourself, not connecting with others enough. And you got the alchemy of friendship, which is radiating love and attracting affection. Some of you need to connect more with others. Let's pull you some crystal guidance to balance out these energies. Okay, you got petrified wood, which is past life embrace. So the present and going forward, your future does not lie in the past. So don't be looking backwards constantly, even if things were disappointing. Your pathway doesn't lie in the past. So you may be doing a bit of reflection around that at this time. You've also got rose quartz, which is forgiveness. There may be situations, people in your life where you need to apply forgiveness to release yourself, move yourself forward. It could have affected how you might have experienced some inner child wounding that's taken quite a bit of time to heal. It may have also made you feel like you needed to contract versus expand, protect yourself versus be open. And you've got Iolite, which is creating a beautiful vision for your life and what you want, what's going to make you happy, what connections are healthy and supportive of you. And Lepidolite, which is all about conscious feeling. So it's not about ignoring your feelings. Feel them, yeah? Address them. Let's see if there's any hidden meanings here for you. Okay, Spirit's saying there's a life lesson in here for you. It's directly related to an experience that happened in the past. So take the lesson and move forward. Oh, you're spiritually protected. Whatever it was Spirit intervening and protecting you. You were not meant to stay in that situation. And it's very important for you not to compromise yourself right now. So doing what's right for you. Oh, darlings, again, you got this message. You need to come out of hermit mode. Connect with others. Yeah, and it's important for you to hold your center. You can hold your center with friends now, right? You're strong enough. Connecting with others, you're strong enough to hold your center. And do something adventurous this weekend. So that's going to make you kind of get out of hermit mode and consciously feel the beauty of life and the universe. All right, let's put you some energy guidance around clarifiers. Firstly, about you focusing on happiness, what's going to make you happy, not looking backwards, learning a life lesson. Okay, you've got the journey card here. So there's a lot of transformation and growth happening for you right now. Some of you may want to plan a trip, a holiday. You do need to have patience with yourself in terms of releasing anything from the past, figuring out what your life lessons are, and your daughter money's opening. So there's going to be an improvement in your finances. Let's have a look at you examining your inner child, the shadow side coming up for you right now. Okay, it's about the limits you've placed around yourself. It's time for expansion and growth. Again, it represents travel. You're limitless. You can do anything. There is a storm brewing here, and it's directly related to where you are holding yourself stuck. Where are you limiting yourself? Okay, you may have gone through situations that were deceptive, or you're saying things to yourself that are illusionary, which means you're putting blockages in your own way. Okay, and there's a man with a coin here, so I don't know if this represents a physical person to you. There's certainly somebody here that wants to help you. Guys, if you're saying things to yourself that you can't change your finances, Spirit's saying, they're calling you out on that and saying you can. Let's have a look at you feeling stuck. Oh, you're holding yourself stuck, attaching yourself. Some of you, you're blaming your physical body, right? Your vitality. Some of you may be held back by a physical ailment right now. I'm going to give you a couple of messages, and they're going to be some hard truths because they need to come out, right? You're using your health and well-being as an excuse. Well, it's up to you to have health and wellness in your life. Doesn't matter what kind of condition you're going through. You can always do things that boost up your vitality. What does that mean? Looking after your nutrition, exercising, even if it's gentle exercise, not using like being overweight and all that kind of stuff, making excuses up for why you're overweight. You're overweight because there's too much going in and not enough energy being expended, right? It's all to do with life habits, lack of exercise. We can all say illusionary things to ourselves about our physical health and well-being. There are certainly situations where you can go through very challenging things around your health that knock the socks off you. And sometimes we've got to realize that our body is not going to function in the same way it did before, which means we then got to accommodate the changes in our physical body and just do the best we can. Doesn't mean that we can sit there and do nothing. We can still do something for ourselves, yeah? For others, you're saying illusionary things about changing your financial situation or things that you want to do, but you're holding yourself back. Now, underneath it all, darlings, is a lot of subconscious stuff going on around your inner child. So it's a lot deeper than what you think it is on the surface level. What does that mean? Well, for example, overeating is a coping mechanism. So that can It can be something you're doing to numb emotional vulnerability or your emotional state. It's like a thing you do when you're bored, or it's a thing you do to cope with stress. That's one aspect of it. You could have things going on around finances where you feel stuck and bound by limitations you're placing on yourself about what you think is possible for you because you're not believing in yourself enough. And maybe there's some scarcity consciousness going on, which can go all the way back to childhood. Maybe you need to start facing those things so that you can heal them and balance them and have a different approach to life and how you feel about life. I have done some resources that can help you with this. I have done an ebook and masterclass on healing the inner child. You may also want to have a look at the one on boosting your manifesting powers if you struggle with scarcity consciousness, because it's going to help you understand why that happens, how deeply rooted it can be, and how you can release it. So I'll link them in here for you. All right, let's have a look at you shedding this shell coming out of your cocoon. Some of you need to apply forgiveness to a situation or to yourself. Yeah, there's absolutely been things that have broken your heart, been deeply hurtful. And it has pushed some of you into the temple path, which is a path of spiritual awakening, connecting with your angels and spirit guides. And you do need to regularly balance your emotions and watch those emotional waters. Let's have a look at this broken heart. You've got healer of the ages here. For some of you, you may need to seek some counseling and psychology and dive a whole lot deeper than you've been diving into your emotional waters to get rid of some old patterning playing out. For others, you're following a path of love and light. You use these experiences to do things that are holistic to help others. Let's have a look at you creating a new vision for your life, holding a steady vision for what you do want, holding your center here. There is things that you need to walk away from, and I'm going to say mostly what it is just a way of being and feeling about life and self. You got the angel of love wanting to touch your life, so there is love here, and you are going to have victory in this journey that you're on. Let's have a look at you connecting with your friends, connecting with people, other people. Okay, you need to trust your intuition on who you feel is very positive, loving, and supportive of you and who you want to connect with. You're trying to connect with new groups and people. It could take a little bit of time to feel comfortable in situations, and you're at a major crossroads right now. So possibly two directions you could go, a bit indecisive, and you're being tentative and holding yourself back, which means you're not doing anything, you're just staying there. Yep. Oh, for some of you, it's opening up the door to love, trying to figure out if you want to, those of you that are single. All right, let's have a look at you tapping into your feelings, doing something adventurous this weekend. Okay, some of you are experiencing financial constraints or worrying about money. And there is a need for you to bring yourself into balance emotionally, mentally. Because on the other side of that is cornucopia. You have the ability to tap into everything you want. There is abundance there for you. You've just got to believe in it. And when it comes to your financial situation, you need to trust yourself and do what you know is right. You have the answers within you already to sort those finances out. All right, let's pull you some guidance from the Goddess Guidance deck. Let's have a look at the top row, which is all about you figuring out what your pathway to happiness is. Taking from the past, just the life lessons, don't recycle through it. Whatever happened there, you were given spiritual protection. Time for transformation and growth. Your daughter money's opening. Okay, there is a focus on the home. Dare I say you're in hermit mode at home. It's almost like a security blanket for you. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, you got to trust your wisdom. Whatever this situation was that you went through gave you a lot of insight and wisdom. And there's going to be situations where you need to back yourself. So you're not going to allow that to happen to yourself again, ever again, I'm going to say. Quite firm in that. Okay, let's have a look at this inner child here, which is creating a bit of drama in your life around how you feel about money and also around your health and well-being. And Spirit's saying you need to release the attachment so you can be limitless. Okay, getting near bodies of water could be very soothing on your energy. Part of the lesson here is how to put healthy boundaries around yourself to protect yourself more. And then to get really honest with yourself, what you're passionate about and what's going to make you happy. All right, let's have a look at you coming out of your shell here. Yes. Dealing with your emotions. Some of you, it's put you on a path of love and light, helping others. Okay, it's time for you to open up to receive, right? So allowing the universe to help you. Again, you've got past life coming out here. Everything affecting the now is from the past. It's time for you to take a leap of faith on the new and release those shackles. All right, let's have a look at this side where there is a big message here for you to connect with others, particularly friends, but be discerning about who you connect with, but it's going to take a little bit of time. Some of you are indecisive about whether or not you want to open up the door to love. There's certainly things you need to walk away from in how you're thinking and feeling about life in general, things that are challenging you where you're limiting yourself. And Spirit's saying cornucopia and abundance is here, an abundant lifestyle is here. You've just got to believe in it. There's a golden opportunity that's going to come your way related to career and finances. You also need to cleanse your energy. Some of you, it's a physical detox. Health and wellness kick. And you're the magician, so it's up to you, the choices and actions you take. No one's going to force you. No one's going to make you. All right, let's pull you some crystal healing guidance. Okay, you regularly need to ground your energy to Mother Earth, which is going to ground your emotional states. Again, you've got healthy boundaries on top of healthy boundaries. Some of you have weak boundaries and it trips you up in life. Because you need to feel secure within self when you're connecting with others. It takes a little bit of time to figure out how to set healthy boundaries with others, right? If you've grown up with weak boundaries, which means that people stomped all over your boundaries, it didn't matter what you said or did, those boundaries were ignored. It doesn't matter how old you were, right? So we then learn to have weak boundaries. And it means that you could feel insecure when you're connecting with others, that you need to protect yourself overly versus able to stand in your strength when dealing with others, particularly in group settings, people that you don't know very well. All of that is included in the Inner Child Healing ebook and masterclass. It's a very important tool to learn. There's possibly a communication coming in, or how you communicate with others is important. Some of you need to stand in your strength more. Be very flexible and patient with whatever's happening in your life and the timing of things, and you're deeply connected to Source and the universe and your spirit guides. All right, let's pull some guidance from the tarot. Oh, Spirit's saying there's some unexpected money coming in to help you. Again, it's directly related to the door to money opening. And you are going to have justice in this situation. No matter what you've gone through in the past, there is going to be a balancing of scales in your life. And you're someone who does work really hard on your coin. If you're partnered up, they work hard too. You've also worked hard on your healing journey. Spirit's saying the sun's going to come out. You are going to have victory in this situation. It's just a matter of time. Again, you're in hermit mode. You've been in hermit mode for a while, darlings. Time to come out of hermit mode. And you've got the Queen of air here. So when we get to this place, right, she's got the sword raised. Whatever doesn't suit her, she cuts it out of her life. She doesn't do it from an emotional standpoint. She makes a head over heart decision. And it always leads to transformation and growth. So people that are unhealthy on your path, situations that are unhealthy on your path, instead of dwelling on them, staying in them, recognize they're unhealthy for you and cut them out, darlings, right? That is your, dare I say, challenge moving forward. Particularly people that are deceptive and don't have great intentions. Trust your intuition on that, because it's a time for you to give birth to your dreams and be in your Emperor or Empress energy. You don't have time to waste on people that don't deserve your time and energy. No, darling. Right. Let's pull you some guidance from the Messenger Oracle. You got to protect the wild and green. Some of you may be very passionate about protecting Mother Earth, animals, nature. It's absolutely time to let go of the old. All the things you've been holding on to, all the old wounding, the past hurts that have been inflicted on you, darlings. Time to let it go. Wow. You've got two messages here that you're going to receive angelic communication. To heed the messages coming to you from Spirit. It's very accurate at this time. It's going to be confirmed. Animal spirit guides, birds of all sorts. It's going to be number sequences, all sorts of symbolism. And to nurture all you love, what's important to you? Who's important to you? All right, let's put you some guidance in terms of suggested actions moving forward. Definitely time for you to take some time out and pleasure. Again, this message about spending time out in nature. It's a beautiful healing practice. It's also just lets you know how abundant life is and how beautiful life is out in nature. You are going to get the enlightenment that you seek about the blockages that are underneath, the deeper meanings going on that are directly related to your inner child and what you need to let go of and not hold on to anymore. And you've also got standstill here. So there's going to be situations where it feels like your path is blocked or there's delays. And so it's saying, don't let that stop you. It's not the end of the world. Figure out a way to go around it. Oh, darling, another message, you've got abundance coming in. Now, abundance can mean all things. It could mean connections with others feel abundant. Certainly there's material wealth coming in for you that you can tap into. All right, let's pull you some guidance from your animal spirit guides. Oh, you got the bee spirit. It says sweet results await. It's directly related to your healing journey. It's number 7. And the turtle spirit, slow and steady wins the race. You don't need to force or rush or push anything. And the wombat spirit, be at home. Darlings, you need to get out of home. You've now got 4 messages, maybe 5, that you're hermiting at home. And that's okay for a while, but you do need to come out of there, darling. Okay? Yes. Even if you take yourself down to the local cafe and have a coffee by yourself, come out of that hermit mode. It's time to collaborate with others, right? Mix with others. And the flamingo spirit, embrace the in-between. So you could see things like from the past in a completely different way to the people involved. It's also not seeing things in black and white, all or nothing thinking. And the bobcat spirit, life's a mystery. Sometimes you may scratch your head and go, I don't know why this happened to me. I don't understand it. We can't control life. We can't control others. All right, those are your messages. If you enjoyed this reading, make sure to give it a thumbs up, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Do reach out if you need extra guidance with a personal reading. And for now, much love, much light. Namaste.